This is getting very annoying. Alright. This stream started out good as well. I mean that as in the bit rate. The bit rate started out good. For once. Actually, I need to put my jacket on before I go out for a smoke. Just been going swimmingly tonight. I told you every problem culminates at once with me. It doesn't matter what it is. You watch the game crash while I'm on the pause menu. Jacket because it's so cold out. Sorry if anyone joins while I'm out having a smoke. It's just I didn't get to go out and have one on the last couple streams. So silent out now that all the crickets are dying due to the cold. I'm going into torpor. I just really needed one of these. Oh. I might put this out early because I'm getting cold. And I don't want cold hands. My hands were already cold. Alright, I'm done with that. Alright, I'm done. I'm back in. I have to touch something metal to de-static myself from my winter jacket. Harrow and them haven't rejoined yet. That makes me a little worried. Whatever. I'm shaking so bad right now. Alright, sorry. Fuck, I tried to look at the chat. 1 second. Yeah. Also, welcome back, Hyro. I was wondering why you didn't show up for a little bit. No, I know. It's good, man. Was just curious. Please don't glitch out whatever glitch you had last time. I never had that glitch happen before where you're just stuck in a faux race. And what was even weirder is when I loaded back onto my save file, it didn't even count me as having completed that race. The only thing I can think of that might have caused it is I hit the options button at the very last second to like look at the leaderboard, and that might have glitched it out. That's the only thing that I can think of. Oh yeah, I understand what you mean. Oh yeah, because all the dust settles at the bottom of the PS4. That's why I always tell people to clean off the outside, and then if you're going to use air duster afterwards, and put a damp rag around most of the PS4 except for the part where you're going to splurt it, because then all the dust will stick to the wet rag instead of blowing outwards. That's one of the ways that I've always de-dusted stuff. You just leave one little crack open for the air duster to go in, and then you just go one spray, and it just all the dust will stick to the cloths, and then you can just move the cloths around it. It's a good dust collector type thing to do. That's how I dust my PS4 Pro. I dust it every month by going around the outside with a rag that's made for cleaning TV streams, you know, like one of them non-static generating rags. And I put the deionized water on it, because that doesn't make the actual rag that damp. It's just to collect dust, and you just go over the surface and everything and get all the dust off the outside. And then I get the wet, not wet of course, but just damp rags. You can mist them with a spray bottle or something like that to make it so that they're not wet. Or do it with paper towel. Paper towel works too. Just don't use the paper towel for wiping, because you'll get little paper shavings and stuff that'll stick to the PS4. You don't want that. Because you're just using it to rest around the outside of the PS4. Because if you don't put the rags on and then you air duster it, all you're doing is just blowing the air from the inside back onto the outside. And like you said, if you have a flashlight or something, you can really see the amount of dust that'll come out of something when you air duster it like that. Even the little tiny cracks where the rags aren't able to cover, you'll see dust leak out of it. It's best to open it up and give it a thorough cleaning, but honestly, you don't need to. As long as it's not getting super hot, then it's not important. Most PS4s, though, should have their thermal paste replaced every year and a half, or a year or so. Not a lot of people do it, but it is something you should do. Because they use a ceramic-based thermal paste, which isn't necessarily bad. It's just after it gets heated up and cooled down a bunch of times, it oxidizes and cracks and breaks into little tiny chunks, which don't dissipate the heat as well. You'd want to use a thermal paste that is made of high silver content. That's what they use in gaming computers. At least properly built gaming computers anyways. Yeah, don't worry about it, Hyro. It's not like it's that big of a deal. It's just something you will want to remember. Honestly, you only need alcohol for the metallic parts. Cleaning the plastic parts with the alcohol will only damage the plastic. That's why, again, I use the deionized water that's made for cleaning screens and stuff like that. Deionized just means it has no electrical charge in it. No charge means it can't cause problems with the screen. Or, in this case, the electronic. Even if a little bit gets on the part, it shouldn't. But then again, like I said, you don't use deionized water to soak down a rag and then, like, wash off something. You use it to just barely, you spritz just a tiny little bit onto a rag. And that's it. And it helps collect dust like crazy. It's the stuff that they use for camera lenses as well. With the little soft blue rag that you always see. Smudge free. At least if the rag's clean. Just trying to replace all these old blue parts. Nice, man. There.
Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Why don't you make them appear further away?
This thing is so slow. Yeah, that's why I was saying how I like to let my PS4 rebuild the database without the PS4 being plugged into the internet. I have no idea if that affects it, but I do know the PS4 will, like, use internet the second it boots to, like, make stuff load faster when you actually do click on an account to load. And sometimes all that stored information, like I said, is what can cause crashes, especially if you go in between multiple accounts on the same PS4. Just because it has all this cached internet data for different accounts. That's why rebuilding the database can sometimes make games that are only online work better. Because it gets rid of all the other cached internet files, and then you get a fresh load of the internet files the next time you load the game. So if you had anything corrupt or fucked up in them, it can reload it, which it wouldn't do otherwise. Which is why a lot of the times when you start getting crashes, you get more and more crashes. It's not a definitive thing, it's just something that happens sometimes, if it's that problem specifically. Well, some people value physical copies. they do, just on only year-and-a-half-old games that have been stuck at this store for that long. My Walmart around here literally has an old video game bin. Some of the games in there are still for the PlayStation 2. I can go to some of the GameStops around here and still get shit for old consoles because they have that stuff in stock in the back that no one ever got rid of. And since Sony made them all defunct, he just sells them as if he's a, like, eBay seller sort of thing. Like, he's not actually selling them for Sony anymore, technically, because they're defunct. Sony doesn't actually sell them anymore at any stores. And if you go to a store that sells that stuff, it's just because that person specifically either had that shit left over in their store and they wanted to sell it, or that person is doing it just because. That's okay, Teddy. I've had a bunch of stream issues tonight, so don't worry about it, man. I'm only gonna be streaming for like 30 more minutes anyways, because I'm gonna share play a game with my friend Hyro. You can join the party if you want to hear me try and coach him playing that game. I've been having crashing issues and shit. Oh, Darkest Dungeon. It's just a turn-based game. I'm not going to be streaming it, so I mean, I don't think you'll be able to see, but you'll at least be able to hear me. Yeah, I've been having crashing issues with this game. The first time it crashed normally. The second time it didn't even crash, it was just, I was stuck in limbo after a race and nothing, like it wouldn't finish the race. And I was just driving around, like the road signs and everything were still up. The other racers were still driving around the track as if it was still going, and it was just fucked up. So I had to end the stream and then close the application because I couldn't even open the menu. But then again, this game doesn't even have a quit to main menu option. Yes, you heard me. The game does not allow you to quit back to the main menu. No, it doesn't matter what. You can't, unless you let your character sit AFK for 5 minutes and AFK boots you back to the main menu. You cannot quit out of this game normally. You just close it when it's open, because that's the way to close games, apparently. Oh, you might sleep? I understand, man. Have you been up since I was up earlier? Because I did stop by, oh, what the hell was it? The Family Gum Gobble something. I can't remember what the name was. It was a good title, though. Definitely the best title. I didn't leave a message or anything because I was so tired. I just opened it up on my computer before I went to sleep. Just to give you the view. I was so tired, I probably fell asleep like 5 minutes after doing it. Gobble gum.
Like it means something to you.
Yeah. No, I thought that was a great title. Great Gobblegum family spin-off. It's like a sitcom. I gotta stop jumping the berms. They're not really berms, but they're the street racing equivalent of a berm. The sidewalk. Yeah, he was playing Black Ops 3. He was using the gumball machine thing. I don't want to call it a joke stream, but that's kind of what it, like, was. I mean, that's why the name was what it is. It was just like a thing, like a cool thing for them to do. Again, I don't want to call it a joke stream, because that's, like, undermining it. It was FFTWF, fun for the whole family. Mm-hmm. I made it too stiff. I might actually have to lower the front roll bars. Or lower the rear roll bars so that it's even further separated.
The time has come for you to own the streets. Going legit doesn't mean doing.
Alright. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Why are you spamming? Please, dude. I'd love you if you didn't spam. And that's not Russian, dude. Doesn't look like Russian to me, anyways. But then again, I've only, like, glanced my eyes over at chat for a millisecond while I'm racing. Oh my god, why does this thing not want to turn while deaccelerating? Do I have the front end too stiff now? Oh, there we go. Just gotta tap a little brake. Why does it push like that? It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? I never knew that. That's nuts. Fuck, I clicked the wrong button. So basically, I'm monkey. Breit breiter in bisschen Kiefen. I have no idea. I probably botched that pronunciation as well. I have no idea how eyes are supposed to be pronounced in German. Zequin's Monica / Monica. What's up? Don't ask me, Hyro. Don't. Why do you gotta call them out in the first place? You're so rude, dude. Should we drive this? The sicko blat. Mercedes. Or not Mercedes. Wait, yes, Mercedes. Hispanic. El Salvadorian. I love how you have to be so specific about it. There's something about it that just tickles me on the inside. You're not Mexican. I'm not Mexican.
Feel like going for a little drive today?
Cuidado. Cuidado, Jairo. Or the chupacabra might come and get you. Cuidado means careful. God damn it. Good job, me. You did it. You're weird. I am very weird. Cuidado? I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure that's Portuguese. I learned it from the game audio, so it has to be true. It must be true. Yeah, well, it might be Portuguese as well. You never even checked. One of the characters says cuidado in this game. And there's no Italian thing. It's when I change it to Portuguese and do the, oh, it's the race where I was racing against Tuck the other day, and I was having a hell of a time doing it.
2, 1.
Look out, suckers! We're in first place.
You want me to change it back to Portuguese and we can go do that race? Now, I can tell you some Italian words, like, incorbuglio. Incorbuglio. There you go. It means still dark in Italian. Incorbuglio. I know a lot of random words from different languages, but I don't know how to speak any of them fluently. I know stuff like Nazel Davnici Kulto, which means people of the cult in Czech. Hyro, you don't need to tell everyone about your frickin' high school crush, my dude. Big old non-Mexican boy. Your smile could cure world hunger. Hyro's one of the few people who's actually seen what I actually look like. My YouTube profile picture is not a joke, because some people would probably think that the person in my profile picture was like some Google image or whatever. It's not. Hyro can confidently tell you. He's seen me before, so... He's seen the shitty place where I sit and play video games. Just a skinny, short native dude with long hair. long ass hair. My hair's grown a couple inches since then. I'm gonna have to trim it back again. And then some of it's been falling out, like I said before. I'm gonna be the mad scientist pretty soon. Well, Hyro was just curious, so... It didn't give me the pop-up for my new parts. What a glitch. This game's just a glitch. The fact that it even exists is because Ubisoft had a glitch. And the crew made a clone of itself. A shittier clone. I like doing Harlem West for whatever reason. Oh, I'm not trying to make money though, man. I just race for fun, dude. I play racing game for actually racing. If this game had longer races, I would do them, even though the game would probably crash before I'd finish most of them. Here, I'll do some third-person racing, so you can enjoy my skins. Well, not my skins, but you know what I mean. The skins I have on my cars.
Make the streets your own.
I'm only gonna do a couple more races anyways, and then I'm edited it. I'm gonna stop. Because like I said I was gonna play, or let Hyro play some Darkest Dungeon on my PS4. That, and I was only going to stream for 3 hours, but because my stream ended up being crashed on a perfect hour interval every time, it's made it sort of awkward, but whatever. I don't really care. I shouldn't end my stream because of the viewership, but I'm not gonna, like, be an asshole, so. Some of my cars aren't that tuned. I actually can't remember how much I fucked with this car. I know most of my cars have been fucked with. I'm not sure about this one. This was like the first car I bought in the game when I started the game and did street racing. Hold on. Yeah, see. I don't mess with them much. A lot of them only need a little bit to make them better. Some, though, are pretty bad stock and are nearly undrivable. Stuff like this needs to be tuned heavily to make drivable. It's a fairly deadly car, though. Just not fast. Well, most people like you anyways. A lot of people who are actually into this game are gonna mess with the pro settings. That's half of what makes a car game a car game. This game's pro settings are shit. You should see even the old Gran Turismo games have way better and more in-depth pro settings than this. And that stuff is all layered by numbers, like 7 pounds or something like that. That's just a random number, but you could actually tell what you were adjusting and how much you were adjusting it by. It wasn't just a bunch of stupid fucking sliders. I mean, it was sliders, but they were sliders that were numbered down to the 1000th. So you could adjust things very precisely, especially the gear ratios. That's all I used to do in that game. I'd turn cars that were undrivable stock into cars that could be driven around the tracks like other cars. Oh my god. I need to not look at the chat when I'm going into that section though. I'm like, I'll be fine. I've done it 100 times. I'm just gonna peek over to the chat while I'm driving up unstable terrain. Fucking moron. Oh. That was just bad timing. I'm so used to driving in first person. I try not to let off the throttle through that, because if I do, I can't make the jump in this car. See, there we go. Much cleaner when you're actually looking where you're going and using your eyeballs. Balls. Oh, fuck. Again, thought I was going straight. I looked at chat for half a second. I'm sorry I'm not on PC. If I was on PC, I'd probably be having even more issues with this game, because this game, like, doesn't run on certain CPUs correctly. My friend was talking to me about it. There's like a certain model of i7 which every single time you boot up the game on the computer, it brings the CPU immediately to 100% CPU usage and can cause instabilities with other programs. Like, there was a dude who went over how if he streamed it and used OBS, it would cause OBS to crash every single time he booted the game. Or it'd be like a 1 out of every 5 loads, it would actually load with OBS still in the background properly. And it's like, wow. That's like a very regularly used processor as well. See, you say a potato computer, but your idea of a potato computer is probably different than a lot of other people's.
3, 2.
A potato computer to me is one that's running like Windows 7 and has integrated graphics with only like 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's a potato computer to me. Like, your idea of a potato computer is something that still has like 8 gigs of RAM and separated GPU and CPU. Damn it. Double damn it. Triple damn it. Quadruple dog damn it. No quintuple? Quintuple fuckle? It's not like the AI is gonna catch up. Oh my god. Can I lose this race? Is the real question. Is it possible for me to lose this race? My fucking long ass hairs is in my face. My face. Rude. Oh my god, I'm never gonna make it up this hill. They keep Thomas the Tank Engineing me. I'm gonna do one more. Sorry, Hyron. Again, I'm just gonna do one more and then I'm gonna stop. Do hyper race? I hate hypercars though. I don't think you realize who you're talking to. Hold on. Hypercars are the dumbest racing category in this game though. I'll do Alpha GP or Touring Car if you want, but I have a specific hate for Hypercar until they decide to actually make the AI actually AI. And not just we wait for you or we slam you in the ass and no in between. There's no racing at all with the hypercars. Like Clarence says, this is real racing. Hypercars are cars that wish they were real race cars. But they're not. They're just cars that go really fast and kill you if you try to go really fast in them. And then they catch on fire because they're held together with glue and spit. I've already beaten all the hypercar races on both normal and hard difficulty. I don't plan on ever redoing them because they're all bullshit. At least in this racing type, I can feel good about being good at racing. In that racing type, you're never good and you're never bad. You can beat the hard difficulty hypercars with an unupgraded hypercar because of how busted the fucking AI is. And that's not even a remote exaggeration. It is complete possibility. I've beaten the Alpha GP races with nearly unupgraded Alpha GP cars. Just because the fucking AI is so dumb. Oh, fuck. The suspension snap. I overcorrected too fast.
Alright.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Guess every little piece was in place.
I forgot that I turned up my steering linearity because I was doing the stupid jet boats. No wonder my steering hasn't felt as sensitive. Oh my goodness. No wonder. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Stupid jet boats. Oh, wait. Wrong category, dumbass. This will be the last one, I swear. Do hyper race. Shut up, Hyro. I'll do a GP to finish it. You don't want me to do a hypercar race, Hyro, because they all take more than 5 minutes. They all take like fucking 15 to 30 minutes long. Fine. I had to show this off last night so people would understand why you don't want to do hypercar races and why I don't give a fuck to do them. But I guess I have to show this again for the 100,000th time. Again, I already have them beaten. It's not like I don't have a hypercar. It's just, this is the problem with hypercar races. You waiting on me, bud? Excuse me? Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah, that's more like it. Come on.
Go faster, or all the other mechanics will laugh at me.
Okay. Come on, let's go catch up to our friends, Travis. Why do you gotta be a loner? Come on, Travis. Yeah, squad! Squad! I made the same joke last stream, but I guess I have to make it again. Bow, 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 bow. Squad! It's so racing. Oh yeah, we're racing all right. Oh, hey, Travis. Bye, Travis. Where's Tio? Oh, he's up. He's right there. There's old Tio. We're so racing. Isn't this just fun, casual racing? This is the problem with the AI. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. It only matters if you make a mistake near the end. So you might as well minimize your chance of mistakes. Because everyone would just drive next to each other. They don't care to win. Because they're not AI. It's just bullshit set up so that you can't lose and you don't win if you fuck up at the end. Simple as that.
Guess who's choking on your exhaust?
Tio's like, no, I have to be in first. He's such an asshole. Any other racing category isn't like this. You can't just sit behind them and they'll slow down and just go a cruising speed. The only other one that's like this is the Harley-Davidson Red Rock Run. And even they don't slow down nearly as much as these guys do. Here, let's go even slower. See? They'll just wait for me. They're not going to go any faster. Here, let's catch up to them so at least we can look at the other cars. Wow, such a hard racing game. Oh, oh, I made a mistake.
Don't let Tio get too far out of front.
Oh, don't worry, he's not. Don't worry. Trust me. Hey, Wayne. Can we not? Can we not shove me off the fucking road? What are we doing? You guys are maniacs. Oh, I missed my mark. Here. We're going to rally. Oh, we missed a checkpoint. That's right. It's alright. Here. But if I go in a straight line, how are they going to reach me? Obviously, this is the best way. Oh, hey, a road. Bye-bye, road. It's alright. They may look like they're getting far ahead, but they're not. Trust. Here. I'll show you just how far ahead they're getting. And how little it means. If I just go like this on the track for a little bit. Just drive at 100 miles an hour. This will get them all slowed down. Oh, fuck. How did that not crash me? Are you kidding me? Well, it's back to a chill Travis. Oh my goodness. Like, you got the freaking anchors in the ground with your hypercar there, dude. There we go. That's more like it. The more you wreck, the more you crash, and the more you fuck up, the more they'll be pussies. See? Look at that. Look at how slow these fuckers are going up here. Here, let's find Tio. Oh yeah, Tio's even going on a nice cruise. Ooh, boy. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to turn off there. What am I doing? It's alright. Holy shit, look at my map. Someone just went, like, off, like, 30 feet. Oh, you fucker. Why weren't you looking at the road? The you fucker was me, not the pedestrian. I wasn't even looking at the road, I was just watching the map. Oh. Well, that's okay. Because see, they're going baby speed because I was behind them. It's alright, we'll just take first again. Because this is so hard. Oh, well, I guess we're okay. Who needs to drive? Good. I've wasted too much time doing this, so it'd be pointless to stop now. Oh, how... I wasn't even expecting it to be able to hold that turn, to be honest. I'm just fucking around at this point, because I can't lose. I can't lose unless they pass me at literally the last second. You could drive halfway across the country, drive back to the place where you started the race, then start the race normally, and probably still win the race because of how slow the AI would go. Okay. We good. We good, fam. We good, fam. We good, fam. In between. That was just to slow us down. Oh man, skinny roads. Oh, oh, Henny. Look at how little of a chance I have at losing even now. It's just not even... Why even bother? It's not racing. Those guys back there are cruising. I'm like an asshole in front place with his foot held down on the pedal in a car that has no gears. Here we're at top speed. Damn you. That car got rocked. Destroyed. That would create a crater in the earth. Oh, I was losing control. Drift like a badass. I made it. I did it. Never mind. Station wagon killed me. What, are you still gonna drive away from that? You fucking... lucky with your solid steel frame. Oh, fuck. It's alright. We have plenty of time to waste. It's not like they're gonna catch up anytime soon. When you lose your kid in a mall and their name is Allahu Akbar. That was 6 minutes ago. Well, is Guy even here anymore who wanted me to do that? Because I think I'm done here. Unless Hyro doesn't mind me doing another race, but I'm supposed to be helping him, but... Or not helping him, just letting him play. Not that it matters. Oh my god, Hyro, you think you're impatient enough, bud? I hadn't even ended my stream yet. You can see when I started to go fast. Why read the party name? I'm in the middle of streaming though. And I'm about to stop, so, I mean, I can read it after unless it's fucking important. Why didn't you just type that in the box, dude? So did you want me to still play, or are you too tired to do it? Because I want to keep streaming if you're too tired to play, dude. I can just play with you more tomorrow. You would have only played for 30 minutes if I had stopped earlier. No, it was a joke? Oh, alright. Well. You're such a baby, Hyro. I'll be back, everyone. Probably in like an hour, because Hyro will probably fall asleep. If he does, anyways, I'll be back. Peace out. Shut up, you baby boy. Fucking little baby.